practice is about protein. So whether you are plant-based or you eat animal proteins, this question comes up time and time again. So I wanted to come here today and give you a little overview around what that's all about. And if this is something that is coming up for you, this might be very, very helpful. So there is many different programs that are out there in the world around health, and we think that they're for our health. But when you go on a healing path, you start to unravel from the inverted matrix that's out there in the world. That is like a backward image of what it actually is. And a big part of that journey is unraveling from lots and lots of programs around health that has kept us away from experiencing true, real, abundant health, vital energy, longevity, where we're experiencing a body that is free flowing and isn't hindered by conditions and illnesses and autoimmune diseases that have become an epidemic in our culture and in our society. One of the biggest myths that's out there is around protein. And I was preparing a class for Ashling Health School, and I was just diving into the history around this, and I thought it'd be very helpful for me to share this with you today. And the whole idea that we need to have protein, and everyone is talking about, what about if I don't have enough protein, almost as like this fear that the body will just like start malfunctioning without all this protein. And it actually comes back from the 1930s, where industries really wanted to direct consumers' food choices. So they created this big buzzword around protein, and it has just taken off, and it's still here and it's still present today. And it's in all different types of health, whether it's conventional health, whether it's alternative health, whether it's natural health, it's everywhere. And it's this idea that we need so much protein to be healthy. But we're eating so much protein in general. Most people have a very high fat, high protein diet. And I will say this to people when I'm working with them, but they'll say, oh no, I'm not eating a high fat diet. But if you are eating a lot of, for example, if you're a vegan and you're eating lots of nuts, seeds, oils, avocados, you're packing your smoothies with nut butters, all that kind of stuff, you are eating a lot of fat. And if you are eating animal protein, if your diet is more emphasizing animal protein, and you're eating, beef, chicken, fish, you might be having like the lean cuts of meat, whatever, that's all high in fat. That's all high in fat. So if you're eating a high protein diet, you're eating a high fat diet. And this is contributing to the development of chronic disease. So if you have any autoimmune condition, if you have any type of chronic symptoms that are ongoing and are really getting interfering with your life quality, when we are eating high fat, high protein, it's actually stopping the body from actually clearing out the source of what's driving the illness, which is things like pathogens, heavy metals. And when we are consuming a lot of protein, our blood is very thick with that fat because, as I said, the foods are high in fat. And that's actually stopping the body from being able to properly detoxify any of these toxins that are in the body. And it's keeping the body stuck and stagnant. So people will say, well, I need to have protein for muscle. But actually, it's sugar and carbohydrates that actually build muscle the best. And obviously we don't want to be eating refined sugars or anything like that. We want to be focusing on having glucose from fruits and raw honey and coconut water and all the good carbohydrates like potatoes and squashes and all that. And then mineral salts that will actually help to not only build muscle, but it also helps to detoxify the body, which actually allows the muscles to expand and to build. And there's lots of amazing athletes that are out there that follow this diet. One of them being Novak, the #1 tennis player in the world. This is how he eats, and he's obviously in his peak athletic performance. So there is all this confusion out there. So it's like peeling back, and it's not to demonize being vegan, and it's not to demonize eating animal protein, not in the slightest. People have different preferences, and in different seasons of people's lives, they prefer one over the other. And there's no kind of like, you're in this box and that's it. But it's really about not focusing your diet on those foods, rather putting your focus on the foods that really create the most vital and abundant health, which are the healing foods, which are fruits, vegetables, leafy greens, and all the clean carbohydrates like the sweet potatoes, squashes, and pumpkins. And you are giving your body exactly what it needs to thrive. If you are overloading protein from either source, animal or plant-based protein, it's actually very taxing to your kidneys, your liver, and your pancreas. So for a healthy adult, we don't need any more than 5% protein in the diet. And we actually get protein from so many different fruits and vegetables. We get it in spinach, we get it in nori, we get it in the skin of a potato, we get it in apples and oranges. We get all trace amounts that we need. We don't need this high level that we have this idea, but actually that has nothing to do with health. That has everything just to do with, industries making money, but not actually for the prevention of chronic illness and symptoms and the creation of health that allows you to be able to enjoy your body and have the energy and the vitality to create the vision and create the life that you want to live. And to be in that state of creation requires that your health is, in its best place, and also that the body is flowing and there isn't anything blocking it. So that's just a little message around what about protein, because I get this question all the time and I wanted to drop in and share this with you. If you want some more health tips coming your way, you are invited to join my newsletter. I'll be sending out the last newsletter next week for 2023, and there's going to be lots coming in 2024. Aisling Health School is launching in 2024. I'm going to have lots of amazing offers to support you in different areas of your health. And if you want to stay in touch with that, the link is in the video here for my newsletter. And if you want to DM me health, I'll also send you the link. So I hope this helps, and I look forward to hearing how it lands.